Welcome back to Top 5.
On the majestic summit of Mount Olympus, where the gods of old once roamed and the winds carried whispers of fate, the atmosphere crackled with anticipation. A tournament of unprecedented scale had drawn beings of unimaginable strength, and in this third round, two titans prepared to clash in a battle that would decide their ultimate fate. Apollo, the fifth-ranked contender, stood at one end of the colossal arena carved from the very stones of Olympus. With his golden lyre slung across his back and sunlight shimmering from his golden hair, he exuded a radiant aura. The god of the sun, music, and prophecy, Apollo was not only a fierce warrior but also a master of manipulation, wielding light as deftly as a sword. On the opposite side stood Vishnu, the four-ranked god, his deep blue skin glimmering like the ocean under the midday sun. With ornate armor reflecting the markings of the cosmos, he embodied preservation and protection. A versatile warrior, Vishnu was revered for his miraculous avatars that could assume any form, fighting for the balance of the universe. However, today, he would reveal his true might. The audience of gods and beings from various realms gathered, their eyes locked on the arena, palpable tension filling the air. Zeus himself watched intently, ensuring the sacred rules of this deadly contest were honored. As the signal for the battle rang out, Apollo raised his lyre and strummed a powerful chord. Light burst forth, illuminating the arena, and beams of sunlit energy rushed toward Vishnu. The music itself became a weapon, creating waves of pure sound that lashed out like a tempest. Vishnu responded effortlessly. With a flick of his wrist, he summoned his discus, the Sudarshana chakra, which whirled like a comet through the air. It sliced through Apollo's radiant energy, causing dazzling flashes as light met light. Each clang of their power echoed across the heights of Olympus. The two gods engaged with an intensity that would put even the mightiest of titans to shame. Apollo shifted his form, becoming a silhouette of shadows and light, as he danced around Vishnu, attempting to outmaneuver him. He unleashed a barrage of arrows made of pure sunlight, each one scorching the air as they flew towards the blue deity. Vishnu adeptly dodged and weaved, his movements fluid and graceful. With every arrow that approached, he redirected their path using the divine force of his aura. His strategy was not only defensive, he countered with a surge of energy, generating waves of water that transformed into serpents, rushing towards Apollo. The arena witnessed an ethereal symphony of light and water, sound and movement. But both gods were growing fatigued, and soon, the air crackled with urgency as they sought to end the fight. Then, in a moment of clarity, Apollo recalled the worth of his lyre. He focused all the energy he had left into a single, powerful note, one that rippled through the very fabric of reality. The sound evolved into a blinding beam of light, surging forth to strike Vishnu at his core. Vishnu, sensing this would be his final confrontation, kneeled and assumed the form of his most powerful avatar, Krishna, a being unmatched in strength and wisdom. Rising against the celestial light, he drew upon the power of creation itself, forming a barrier of vivid energies around him. The two forces met in a dazzling explosion that painted the sky in colors unseen, a celestial tapestry of energy and raw power. But soon, Apollo's light began to engulf the blue barrier. In a last effort, united as one with his divine essence, Vishnu thrust his chakram into the heart of the light. The two collided with cataclysmic force, erupting in a tumult that shook the very foundation of Olympus. When the dust settled, the echoes of their struggle faded into whispers. Apollo was on his knees, breathing heavily, his body glowing faintly, yet the light was dimming. Vishnu stood tall but had been wounded deeply. The fatality was evident, the life source of Apollo flickered, and as he gasped for the light that once radiated through him, he fell to the ground, lifeless. The arena boiled with silence, the weight of Apollo's sacrifice settling over the crowd. Vishnu looked mournfully upon his fallen opponent, recognizing the honor in their duel. The gathered beings understood that in this godly tournament, victory was laced with deep sorrow. As the sun began to set over Mount Olympus, casting long shadows over the scarred earth, Vishnu, the victor, raised his hand in salute to Apollo's spirit. He vowed to honor his memory, for in battle, the lines of competition blurred with respect, and the death of one brought forth the glory of another. The tournament would persist, but the echoes of this battle would resonate for ages, a reminder of the beauty found in the clash of titans and the bittersweet nature of victory.
In a faded dream where the shadows play, I'm drifting through the night, chasing ghosts away.